Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Skratch. This is another Warcraft Rumble video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Tons of new things to cover, guys. New updates, new events, and we're gonna have new Twitch drops, of course, for Warcraft's 30th anniversary. We're gonna get to all of that in today's video. First, I just want to say a big shout out to Blizzard for sponsoring the video. And if you guys want to try out Warcraft Rumble, you can download the game by clicking the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. Plus, like these guys, you get to help and support the channel as well, which, by the way, I really appreciate all of you guys. So, let's start with the most obvious thing. I've actually been super busy for the last couple of days. I did not have a chance to log in into Warcraft Rumble. But as you may notice, this is the very first thing that pops on the screen. Basically, guys, we are getting some changes to some leaders. They're going to become split leaders, which means that they will be part of two different factions/families, which is honestly a very interesting idea. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. This is not something that I ever imagined, to be honest. It's not something that I even thought about as a possibility. The very first leader that becomes a split leader is Sylvanas, of course. To be honest, she's now one of the most powerful leaders whatsoever. Who knows if this will actually make her way more effective than she was in the past, right? Sophia the Banshee Queen. Forsake tradition and try Rumble's first dual family leader with new ability and talent and updates to explore. So first, let me just quickly walk you through some information that I actually have directly from the developers, right? So this was announced actually a few days ago, but as I mentioned, I just did not have a chance to crack on with all of the news, guys, and everything else that is actually happening in the game. Seems like the game is generous enough to give me some of my gold that I missed for the previous days when I haven't logged in. So basically, guys, we're gonna claim all of these things in here. We're gonna talk about this event as well. We will have another event starting. The split leaders, that's what I quickly want to cover. So how this impact split minis, basically. Completing a heroic mission with a split leader awards sigil progress and the family tome for both families. That's actually very nice. So right now, instead of basically doing twice the fights, you're going to do it once with one leader and you're going to get it for two families. That's actually a great thing. Completing an Arclight search will award the normal amount of family crests, but will be split 50-50 between the two families. Okay. Split leaders can be chosen during either family dungeon week and theoretically offer another avenue to earn additional coins rewards weekly. That's very good because right now, basically, you're going to be able to start a dungeon from scratch based on the dungeon's rotation. So that's actually pretty nice as well. The Arclight energy is becoming a bit more rare now in the endgame, or scarce. Dungeon relics and other effects that impact specific families will apply to either both of the split leaders' family. Then, if we are talking about the PvP, guys, progress actually remains unchanged. What would award 200 honor before still awards 200 honor. This means that at the guild crest milestones, you'll be awarded 100 crests for both families. And other information related to the split leaders. Split leaders will show up on the grid during both family dungeon weeks. So as you guys know, at the moment, you're only going to be able to purchase leaders during their weekly dungeon rotation, right? That's when they appear on the grid. So right now, for the split leaders, is going to be for every each one of the families appearing. So basically, you're going to have double the chances to purchase that specific leader. Split leaders will appear in XP tomes across both families, and the split leaders fulfill challenge requirements involving both families for events. So that's actually nice. Basically, it's like having one leader for two families, and everything else works as normal. Nothing really changed, basically. So that's, in my opinion, an awesome thing. And as I mentioned, something very unexpected. That's not something that I imagine that they are planning to do in the game, to be honest. So let's claim whatever else we have to claim from here. And then back back to the event, the Sylvanas event. I'm curious to see what rewards we're getting because I did not have a chance to check this. I'm not even sure when it started. 1 or 2 days ago, most likely. Either way, you will be able to get, of course, stars for Sylvanas. You will be able to get quite a few different rewards based on what we're seeing right here. Actually, loads of rewards. I am very curious to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Personally, I'm a big fan of these events because I'm able to complete them pretty much all of the time, right? I'm able to knock everything out of the park. I'm not free to play, by the way. I do purchase a couple of packs every now and then, but nothing crazy, right? I'm actually a low spender. So I feel like their events are really, really well made because they give you the opportunity to pretty much even miss on some of the challenges and still collect most of the rewards from here, if not all of them. But to be honest, I've always collected all of them. Now, because I am starting this event most likely a couple of days late, I might be struggling a little bit with it, but I'm not 100% sure. I do have to put in a lot of work, a lot of quests to be able to collect all of these points. Personally, I've never really been a big fan of this leader, even though sometimes in PvP I am getting smacked by her. To be honest, she can be very annoying with the arrow that shoots straight. So as you may notice right here, yes, we have them basically for two different families. In a way, I'm surprised that they haven't actually introduced a new leader to be part of two families, a split leader, rather than just making one of the current ones, right? Either way, it seems like she's still pretty much doing the same things. Like she's still costing 6 gold. I don't really think they've changed anything in terms of skills and talents. Fury to Horde and Undead Allies, Screams on Death, Stunning, Black Arrows travels 20% faster. Actually, I think she had a talent that was shooting in straight line or something like that, but I might be wrong on it, so maybe they've changed that actually. Horde and Undead Allies move 30% faster, that's very, very good. AoE, okay, so now she deals AoE damage. Was she dealing AoE damage before as well? Maybe she was and I forgot actually. As I mentioned, I wasn't really a big fan of this leader. So either way, these are some of the changes that they've introduced recently. And yes, do expect to see tons of new split leaders in the future, most likely. That's kind of like what they are aiming to bring into the game. Now, one thing that I quickly want to mention, and this is 100% worth for all of you guys to do, they are doing Twitch drops, right? So if you are watching any streamer live on Twitch or TikTok by the looks of it, you're going to be able to earn in-game rewards. Not only for Warcraft Rumble, but of course for World of Warcraft and for Hearthstones. But we care about Warcraft Rumble, guys, so let's have a look at those rewards, right? We're going to get an anniversary player avatar, which actually looks pretty cool. We're going to get an uncommon Sylvanas, so we're going to get most likely 1 star for her. And we're going to get a rare core. You know what? I'll take the freebies. So probably you're going to have to basically connect your Twitch to the game from Blizzard directly. I'm pretty sure that that's what you need to do. And then on Twitch, you're going to be able to see the drops when you are actually watching any live streamer that plays Warcraft Rumble. 100% worth doing it, guys, because you're getting some free stuff. It doesn't matter if you're doing it from your mobile device or your PC or whatever, right? Going back to some other upcoming events, guys. So I quickly want to talk about that. This is something that will be released during Thanksgiving, most likely, or in close proximity to it. And it's going to be a very similar event with a Halloween one, right? I feel like that was a massive success. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the idea of having only one quest part of the actual event rather than all of them with different modifiers and doing all sorts of funky things. Plus, the rewards were really, really good, right? You managed to get in a lot of XP, tons of gold, Arclight energy. So I am expecting it to be pretty much the same, guys, if not better, right? So this event will be called the Pilgrim's Bounty, and the date for when the event will start is actually the 20th of November, and it will last all the way to 3rd of December, so basically for 2 weeks. And This 2-week event, similar to a previous structure of the Hallow's End, basically challenges will allow players to earn tickets and unlock rewards. Quest modifiers will allow for challenge progress and unique gameplay interactions. Rewards will be soft time gated. It's 1-3 but gameplay focused. Challenges will ultimately time gate progress. Note that turkey is synonymous with gobble. Then let's see the quest modifiers, guys, because that's kind of like the interesting part, right? That's what we had during the Hallow's End, and it's very important to know when the modifiers happen, just to make sure you are completing the quests, right? I actually had a couple of quests that I haven't completed in the previous event, and that was something I think kill skeletons with skeletons, and that was only in the first week. I've never got that modifier ever again, so I did not have a chance to complete that. So I feel like it's pretty important to kind of like know when those are happening, basically. So as you may notice on the screen as well, guys, on week 1 we're gonna have the neutral turkey on the map. This occurs every day of the week. Quest map spawns a neutral turkey boss that patrols around the map. The turkey does not attack or deal damage, but can be attacked by both the player and the enemy. Okay, this is actually a bit different, because the boss was dealing damage before in the Hallow's End, and even though we were not able to attack him, he was able to attack us, but the enemies were not able to attack him. So seems like the turkey will not deal damage, but even the enemies will be able to attack the turkey. Then we're gonna have feathers. Every 5% damage taken, the turkey will get faster, and it stacks. Every 5% damage taken, the turkey will shoot a feather to nearby location. The feather can be picked up by any non-chicken, non-vulture unit. Picking up the feather gives the unit increased speed, and this can stack as well. Then we're gonna have the feather shield. Bosses will have a feather shield that mitigates most of the damage. The shield is removed when the turkey is dead. There are 3 variants. Day 1 and 2, we're gonna have frozen. Has an aura where nearby units, both sides, get frozen on that, or they just get frozen, and we have something else on that. A map-wide freeze is applied to the killer's army's enemies. Okay, gotcha. So on that is actually a different thing. Then on day 3 and 4, we're gonna have burn, which will have an aura where nearby units are burned. And we're gonna have on that modifier a map-wide burn is applied to the enemies of the killer's army. If an enemy dies while burned via the turkey, they will spawn a meat on the ground. Normal meat will have a 50% chance to basically heal the unit for 100% and leveling it up. Spoiled meat will have a 50% chance to basically get poisoned and will create guano droppings. On day 5 and 6, we're going to have Mirage, which will have an aura where nearby units on both sides get miraged, and squad units will not be miraged due to technical limitations. So we know what we gotta use: harpies, batlings, and all the funky things. On that, a map-wide mirage effect for units on board for the killer's army. A 15 seconds army buff is applied to the killer's army where any subsequent spawned unit gets miraged. Okay, so that's what we have during week 1. On the second week, we're going to have completely different modifiers, right? So keep in mind, because this is going to be important for the actual quests. And on week 2, the quest maps boss is replaced with a turkey from week 1. And there will be 3 different variants. Again, day 1 and 2 will be frozen and will have an aura where nearby enemies get frozen. And he has 2 different phases. 1 will kill all enemies near the turkey. 2 applies frozen to all enemies. Day 3 and 4 has an aura where nearby enemy units are burned. And again, 2 phases. Kill all enemies near the turkey and applies burn to all of the turkey's units. Okay, so he applied burn to all of the turkey's units. Interesting. In this week, since an enemy cannot be burned by the turkey, no meat will spawn. You see, that's why you need to pay attention to the quests. Day 5 and 6 again will be Mirage. Has an aura where nearby units, both sides get mirage for the turkey. Has 2 phases. Kill all enemies near the turkey and mirages all units on the map for the turkey. So you gotta be careful basically when that second phase comes in. You don't want to have too many units deployed. On day 7, random of above 3. Every day, each mini played by either the boss or the player will spawn an additional mini in a defined order. Players can time their play strategically in order to counter their opponent's composition. The defined order is tracked separately for the players and the boss. The track resets to the beginning once it reaches the end. So we're gonna have vultures, chickens, vultures, and 2 trants basically. Oh, so that's what we're getting. And harvest golem 2 or dried. Okay, so that's what troops can be. And then we have the event loop. Complete challenges to earn tickets. Use tickets to purchase rewards. New Trant and Eclipse minis. Cenarian XP tomes. Other useful currencies. 2 cosmetic rewards. Player avatar and cobalt skin. Cash out will be 20-to-1 ratio to arc energy, guys. And we do have all of the rewards actually right here on the screen. As you guys may notice, basically that's how the tree will actually look like. Those are the rewards that we can actually expect, the cost for them. So there are quite a few rewards actually. I like that. That was all for this video. Tons of changes actually. I like that they are doing loads of events every time. Basically, I'm all in for events. I'm a fan of all of these events. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching, and a big shout out to Blizzard for sponsoring today's video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.